Multicolor Scarab Beetle inspired eyeshadow look on my hooded eyes. And I apologize in advance. My noisy upstairs neighbor is back, apparently. So hopefully they don't cause too many issues. I'm just gonna start with some lip balm. This is the Tower 28 SOS Lip Softy. It's just a clear lip balm. I also have to redo my nails, so don't pay attention to those. We're going to start with a black base. And my upstairs neighbor is starting. I hope you can't hear it. This is the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paint in the shade Art of Darkness. And I'm going to take it on a Revero 1. Hello, Potates. We are doing a Scarab Beetle eyeshadow look. Just going to place some right there. Your prayers have been answered. We're going to start with a black base. I've had this matte fluid eye paint for so long, so it probably does not perform as well as it should. Hello, Sniper. Hello, Johnny. And thank you for the 2 likes. This is definitely going to be a trust the process look. I am going to eat some pizza. I ordered it yesterday, so I have my leftovers to eat after this. Domino's has their good coupon again, so I have to take advantage of it. And my noisy upstairs neighbor is back after being gone for a few months. So if you hear banging noises, it's her. Very observant, David. And the sparkle that is happening, I'm assuming, was on my brush already. Yum, that sounds good, Potato. Same thing on the side. I'm just gonna place hopefully the same amount. That is T. Roberts. And thank you for 5 likes. I didn't film a video for this week because of my noisy neighbor. Also, I was just feeling really lazy. I ordered, well, I had like, you know, the fragrance brand Sniff. I had like rewards points or something that I could use for their new body lotion, so I ordered that and also one of their body mists, which I've never tried. The one that's supposed to smell like Lucky Charms. I'm really excited for that to arrive. Hello, cat. Welcome. Hello, barbecue sauce. This is just gonna be the base, so I don't think it has to look too even, but it's definitely not looking very blended. Never Wanda. Hello, Mitch. It definitely is Rockstar Girlfriend coded. Maybe I'll just do like a little more. I'm kind of nervous though. Maybe I shouldn't. Yes, I am, Emily. And again, this is like, I've had this for so long, it's definitely not at its peak performance, but I think it should be fine as just a base for all the shimmers. And thank you all for 10 likes. Thank you for the gold coin, Nathan. I appreciate that. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Sophie. Hope Tate has some tea. Okay, I'm also gonna do the lower lash. Kind of nervous to use this brush though. We'll start with just that little dot. Hello, Oceanic Emmy. Hello, Adriana. Hello, Algo. Thank you, Kat. I have to redo my nails. That one little dot is all like concentrated right here. But again, I think it'll be fine once we put the shimmer on top. Hello, Olivia. Hello. I don't know what that word is, but wife. Therian wife. I don't know what Therian means. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you for the star, Nathan. I appreciate it. And thank you for the gold coin, Nathan, and the 100. And thank you for the floating hearts. Spiritual identity that you were an animal in the past life. I'm not saying I don't support it, I don't not support it, I just like don't care. I think you can believe whatever you want. Yes, Mr. Monkey. Who identify as animals. Thank you, Vivian. Hello, Mahendra. I do not listen to them, Himmy Timmy. And I do not let them carry, don't worry. Hello, Laura. God, that's like the only way to live. Of course, obviously caring about important things, duh, but that's implied. Okay, I think this will work as the base. It's not very blended, but it's fine. You're emo too. Thank you all for 15 likes. I appreciate it. Okay, I think it's time to get into some shimmer. Should I add a little more? End here, I don't know. I feel like I'll go overboard. I think the shimmer will conceal it, it's fine. Thank you for subscribing, Valerie, I appreciate that. And thank you, Laura. I'm glad you enjoy it, Letitia. Okay, I'm probably not going to use this specific brush, but I'm going to wipe it. Just so that liquid eyeshadow doesn't dry on it. My upstairs neighbor is making so much noise. I'm really annoyed that they came back. My property manager will not do anything. And thank you all for 20 likes. I don't know if I said that already. Thank you for subscribing, Sophie. I appreciate that. Hello, Carla. I'm doing well. How are you? It's so true, Anne. Thank you, Elena. Okay, right now. Thank you for the star beacons. I appreciate that. Hello, Mega. Okay. Oh, more stars. Thank you, beacons. Your mom likes me. I love that. Okay, so I don't know like where I want to start. I want to start on like the ends and then go in. Okay, I think we're gonna start with the green. Just because I feel like that makes sense, right? Thank you, Valerie. A community notice. So thank you for the gift, Gail. They definitely will not listen. Kat, I think they take you as the authority figure. But you're like really getting them super quick, Kat. I'm like not even seeing the messages. And also there's a lot more people watching than usual, I just realized. Thank you for the sunshine, Gail. This is the Cheeryep. It's called like 16 color eyeshadow palette in the 08 Ambition. I have it linked in the description and also discount codes. It's all shimmer. Have a good night, cat. The other cat. Thanks, Edwin. And thank you all for 30 likes. I don't know if I want to use this green or this one, so... Okay, this one does look good. Oh, and this one's more sheer. I kind of would like to use the sheer one, since I already have the black base. Hello, Valerie. Hello, Urza. I know I do love these shimmers. Yes. Yeah, this is definitely giving like Beetle, so we will be using that. I want to use a brush, but I know fingers are better. I think I'm just going to use the same brush I used earlier, to be honest. The Refro one. Thank you for the gold coin, Gorilla. Gorilla's fan. We love a green shimmer, cats. Well, have a good night, Valerie. Thanks for joining. Okay, I'm gonna go into this green. I'm starting with like just a little, just so I can like see what's gonna happen. Just gonna place this on top. We will be layering lots of different shimmers, so stay tuned. Thank you for the star, Jane. I appreciate it. Hello, Tanner. Thank you for the 100, Jane. Thank you for that, Holly. And also, again, I apologize for my neighbor upstairs making all of those noises. Okay, so I feel like beetles, like the outside of them, like their perimeter, they look kind of like purple or like blue. So I think I'm gonna do that on like the lower lash and around. Thank you, Lois, or Lois. Thank you, Jane. And again, I have this palette linked in the description, along with some discount codes you can use. I'm starting to look like Marilyn Monroe. CG Productions, CJ Productions, I didn't see your question. Hello, Charlie. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you, Mikey. Hello, Natalie. I'm having some trouble keeping up with the chat tonight, to be honest. It's so true, Anne. Exactly. Megamind, yes. Who dipped me in beautiful juice? I jumped in myself. This like little piece here I cannot fill in. I think the black base under it like flaked off. I don't know. Thank you, Lois. Hello, Lynn. I'm doing well. How are you tonight, Lynn? Hello, Nana. Or Nana? No, I'm not a model. And thank you for the 100, Nana. I appreciate that. Thank you, Charlie. Bug Makeup Palette Collab. I feel like I remember what you're talking about, but I don't know. What is the octagon? Hello, Luna. Susty Ranch. And thank you all for 35 likes. I appreciate it. Okay. I think for good measure, we're just going to take some of this green also. Let's place that like, I don't know, I guess like through the crease kinda. Let me catch up on the chat. Tutorial. The recording of this will be posted. Hello, Dharma. Thank you, Sigby. Hello, Claire. I'm intrigued to see what that shade would have looked like. And this is kinda, well, it is ASMR. This is the Cheeryep 08. I have it linked in the description, along with some discount codes you can use. Hello, Foghorn. Adriana, I will definitely do some more dark makeup. Am I going out tonight? No, I'm not. And thank you for subscribing, Lois. I appreciate it. Hello, I love Hyunjin. Thank you. Melina, hello, Rarity. Middle of the road, I do not discriminate. I'm not a Democrat, I'm a socialist. Thank you, Cowgirl. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Rhea. Hello, Alito. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, if you don't mind. I think whatever's left on the brush, I'll just take on the lower lash. But like I said, I think we're gonna do that like more of a blue-purple. I think that's it for this palette. I know like I can use the orange, but I want to use a different one. We're going to use the ISAMAYA this Reflection Core 2.0 palettes, which I think is on sale at the moment. Thank you, Grace. Hello, Sarah. I don't know what that means, J-Lo. Hello, Skylar. And thank you all for 40 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you, Melina. Okay, so I want to do the bottom lash. And like the blue I was talking about. This brush might be too fluffy. I'm gonna wipe off this brush first. Take a rougher 02. And we're gonna go into this shade here. We love ISAMAYA. Finish doing your money? I don't know what that means. Hello, Big Pookie. Thank you, Potatoes. What are those emojis? I also love using my fingers, but sometimes I don't want to get them dirty. I'm also going to take some of this like pink shade. Hello, Pink Fur. It's been a while. I've been doing well. How have you been? Yes, Tiffany. Willie, you're gonna have to send me some gifts for those comments. I'm glad you joined, Pink Fur. This is the ISAMAYA Core 2.0 palette. I have it linked in the description, and also I think it's on sale. Thank you for the gift, Tiffany. I appreciate it. I'm gonna take a rougher 13 and go back into blue. It's probably not going to be as intense, but I'm going to take that on the ends. Are we starting to see Beetle? Thank you, Abe, and thank you, Shiny. Mystery kit, thank you. Hello, Delaney. Thank you, Claire. Hello, Bells. I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for the gift, Pink Fur, and thank you for the Let 'em Cook. Yoruchi? Thank you, Thomas. Any plans for the 4th? No. Like my family used to, or they still do celebrate it, but since I've moved away, I don't really celebrate it. Do you have any plans? Thank you, Preppy Turtle. You too. Avery, definitely not, but okay, thanks. Yeah, I heard the weather's been really bad in Louisiana. Hello, May. Middle of the road, I do not discriminate. Yeah, it's true, Claire. Oh, if you find anything, let me know, Pink Fur. Hello, Bella. Thank you, Brian. That is scary. Corarks. Thank you, May. Thank you, Tata. Thank you, Leah. Demon eyes. That's a good idea for an eyeshadow look. Potato, I'm surprised you haven't suggested that yet. Thank you all for 50 likes. I appreciate it. 6 head, it's a 7 head. Hello, Marvel. I'm kind of tempted to see what this one looks like. It's okay. It's just like it's like a topper, but it does have almost like a black, like sheer black base to it. I might put that just a little right here. Thank you, Steven. CDT, I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe I just put it together in my head. Thank you, my VR. No worries, May. They do not get to me. And thank you, Isabella. Okay. Now we're gonna get into like the orange, like bronzy golds that are in like the middle of a beetle shell, if you know what I mean. Hello, Felicia. Hello, Steven. I do not quarry more whispering videos with brushing. I will put that on my list. Okay, first, oops, I'm gonna go into my favorite shade. I usually use my finger, but thank you, Pink Fur. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. And thank you for the gift, Admira, Laughing Disco. My pronouns, I don't care about my pronouns. Hello, Erica. Welcome. You're finally here. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Stephen and Thomas. Thank you, Gab. My nails, I need to redo them. They're the same as last week. One broke and then I just trimmed the rest. Hello, Maggie. Does anyone know a tenant lawyer in Louisiana? I mean, not Louisiana, Los Angeles. It's my upstairs neighbor. It's driving me crazy. Hello, Admira. Favorite liquid eyeliner? I don't really use liquid eyeliner, but one that I tried like a year ago, and I was like, this is definitely my favorite now, and then I lost it, and I'm super upset about, is the Surratt. It is pricey, but I don't know, there was something about it that was so easy to use, and it felt like heavy in your hands. Oh, Potato, I know the quad you're talking about. That was in my wish list for so long. That is true, cats. I don't know how generous they are. Thank you, Armand. More whispering videos with brushing. I will keep it in mind. Yeah. I know that is true. This is the ISAMAYA Core 2.0 palette. It's linked in the description and I think it's on sale. Oh, you liked the brushing at the end? I think I'll start doing that more. I was gonna do it in the video I planned on filming last night, but my upstairs neighbor is making way too much noise, so unfortunately we will not have a video this week besides the replay of this. And thank you all for 60 likes. I don't know if I said that already. Hello, Maison. Hello, Michelle. Okay, now we're gonna take this one. Where do I want to put it? Okay, I think like maybe I'll just put it on top. And like I said, this is going to be lots of layers of shimmer. Hello, April. My helicopter. The building manager is well aware, but since this person has moved out twice in the last like year and a half, due to my complaints, every time they come back, it's as if it's like a new person. Okay, she's currently screaming, which is the only time my property manager listens, and I can't record it. No, it's not weird. It's your girl Lulu. I know this palette is pricey. Okay, I'm definitely seeing the Beetle vibe of it all. I don't know what's going on back here though. I think maybe I should take some of the green in the inner corner. Thank you for the star, Stephen. Actually, I have not heard about the fires in a while. I'm assuming they are, unfortunately. Ooh, that did so much. I am obsessed with that. Thank you, Clock. I know these shades are so gorgeous. Hello, Overworked. Yes, Joyce. I know. I don't understand what's going on with all of that. It's like, do they know something we don't? Hello, newbie kid. I'm gonna take this like coppery bronze. It's gonna go right in the center. Yes, that is definitely giving Beetle. What am I gonna do with the eyebrows? Nothing. Just to make you mad. I know we love the shimmer, Colleen. Thank you for the star, Moonfox. I appreciate it. The white shades. I just use my finger, really. I know I'm loving the color combo. The like messiness of the black base kind of worked. Thank you, Paula. And thank you, Hannah. And thank you, Vakasha. I'm loving this. Should I put some of that like orange right in the center of the lower lash? Congratulations, Caitlin, but you still have your whole life ahead of you. I've never tried ritual defeat. They've always intrigued me though. Thank you, cats. Watercolor mascara. I was thinking of just doing black. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for the gold coin, Presto. Did it just like go off when someone called? Someone called me. And yeah, I just saw my face frozen, but I was talking. I did not know if you could hear it or not. I was trying to hang up. It would not let me. Hello, Hydrotonia. And thank you all for 70 likes. Thank you for the star. I love summer. I appreciate it. But yeah, I was thinking of just doing black mascara because I feel like beetle legs are like black. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Mitsuri, biggest fan. I don't know what that is, clock. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Isabella. Hello, Ava. Hello, Kenny. Okay, I think this is it for the shadow. Maybe I'll add a little bit more of that blue. Let me wipe my brush. Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, Claire. I hope you have a good night. And I will see you in the next one. Stop talking or makeup. Hello, icon. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this blue. So I feel like the other eye has more right here. I'm gonna have to look up who this VV person is. Velo. Thank you, Carrie. And what is Addie? The palette is the ISAMAYA Core 2.0. I have it linked in the description. Hello, Seja. Congratulations, Gia. And I am going to take some of the green. Hello, Keanu. Hello, Brittany and Natalie. Okay, I do love that, but I kind of wish I didn't do it. This like made me look sickly, putting the green on my lips. I do love the way it looks though, but I wish I didn't do it. That didn't do anything. I know I love this palette. Add some blue. I kind of like don't like blue on my lips. I feel like it always makes my teeth look yellow, but we'll add some of this one. Okay. I'm not loving how my lips are like blending in with my skin. We're gonna take some lip liner. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you, Rosa. Oh, is that you, Sophie? You made my live stream freeze. Am I going out tonight? No. Thank you, Isabella. I'm going to take the Maybelline Lifter Liner and try to make my lips not look like they're the same color as my skin. Thank you for the star, Ness. I appreciate it. Hello, Vanio. Hello, Prim. Thank you, Amber. Let me see what gloss I have in front of me. I have the Unicorn Snots. Oh, I actually have the green one. The Unicorn Snot Quiet Riot. It is green, but I don't know. Maybe it will help. Thank you, Petra. Hello, Roxy. Undershadowing my cheekbones? No. I love the lifter liner. It like doesn't move. Like you can blend it first, but after that, it doesn't move. Thank you, Harlequin. What color lips do beetles have? Thank you, Jennifer. Hello, Chevelle. Hello, Amelia. Thank you, Amelia. Okay, we're not done yet. We're gonna do... Hello, Marchugo. Or... Martu. Thank you. Hello, Erin. I'm like the opposite cat. I'm gonna take the ColourPop BFF Creme Gel Liner in the shade... I think it's worn off, but I want to say it's Pixie. Put this in my waterline. Y'all, I cannot deal with how that eyeshadow turned my lips this color. I really wish I didn't do that. Thank you, Catella. Am I wearing mascara? Not yet. Thank you, Elstra. Make it look not muddy. Once I'm finished and this is posted, you'll see how much of a mess it looked like in the beginning. But the layers of shimmer on top did most of the work. I don't know if I can really get the inner corner with this, but we'll try. Hello, Melanie. Get bangs. Thank you, Kiki. I do not have any 4th of July plans. What about you? I always poke my eye when I do it. I'm obsessed with how this eyeshadow came out, to be honest. Let's find my mascara. I think I'm just gonna do black. Thank you, Curious George. Hello, Addie. If you put a Q-tip, like, on your tear duct when you do it, it'll, like, catch the tears. Hello, Catella. Beetle Grunge. Jennifer, you should definitely start doing it again. Oh, and thank you all for 90 likes. I really appreciate that. Let's see if we can get to 100. Someone commented on my video or my live from last week and said Ethereal grunge is an oxymoron. And I was like, okay. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Sarah. I'm looking for my mascara. Found it. I am gonna be too lazy to curl my lashes, to be honest. And thank you for 100 likes. I appreciate it. This is the Surat Noir Lash Tint. I am almost completely finished with it. I should probably use mascara. That would give me more of like spider leg lashes, you know, but I finally finished watching For All Mankind on Apple TV. I mentioned before that it was literally keeping me up until like 4 a.m. because I couldn't stop watching it, so I'm really glad I finally finished. I don't know if I own any tubing mascaras at the moment. My makeup collection, I have a video of my eyeshadow palette collection, but never done like a full collection. I can't imagine having to edit that video though. Thank you, Diver Dot. What is the makeup? It is inspired by a beetle. It's so true, Kat. Okay, this is the look. I'm obsessed with this. Again, I wish I wouldn't have done the lip. Like, I like how the lip looks, but I don't know how I feel about it in conjunction with everything else. The lip gloss, so I put this green on my lips and then I didn't really like it. And then I went in with the Unicorn Snot Quiet Riot, the green one, shade Aura. And this is not linked in the description because I didn't plan on using it, but it's linked on like a lot of my other videos. You can use code Nico on their website for discounts. That's the lip. Thank you, Jillian. Letting them stay up late. You Blad was iconic. My skincare routine, I actually have it linked in the description as well. Thank you, Isabella. Welcome, Deku. Thank you, Katella. Thank you, John Doe. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, Potato. I think it is giving Beetle. I'm kind of shocked at myself. And where am I going? I'm not going anywhere. Hello, Kylie. Thank you, Charbar. Thank you, a girl and her dog. Hello, Manuel. Thank you, Harlequin. Highlight on cheekbones. Let me see what I can do. Happy birthday, a girl and her dog. I saw... Oh, here it is. Thank you for the star, Madison. I appreciate that. And thank you all for 110 likes. And thank you for the star, Madison. I'm going to take a rubber 27. Maybe we'll do this one as a highlight. It's like a white with a like green shimmer. Thank you for the star, Madison. Good night, Jennifer. I laugh like a rich guy. I try not to like laugh like hard because I'll just like blow into the microphone. Hello, Vicky. My stomach's growling, by the way. Thank you, Astray Nerdy. Thank you for the happy poop, Yukon. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you, Madison. I'm obsessed with these colors. You need advice on what? I ordered the Domino's yesterday and I have the leftovers today. I will be eating that right after this. And this is not really giving highlight, it's just giving glitter. But it'll do. What look am I going for? I'm going for Beetle. I think it's giving Beetle. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you, Z World. The eyeshadow is the ISAMAYA Core 2.0. Then I also used the Cheeryep 08. I'm loving how the eyeliner, that like magenta little flash of light you get, I'm obsessed with that. Silenced butterfly effects. I don't know what that means. Hello, Alex. Hello, Drew. God. You're gonna make me start thinking of that. But it's like if I take a sip of water afterwards, I'm like, I hope I don't burp. Thank you, Gloriana. The look is basically finished. I think it is finished. And thank you for the star, Sis Plench. Thank you, Isabella. Oh my god, cats. Okay, that's actually how my best friend in college, we met because I had to share her textbook because I didn't have one. That's me, I'm painfully shy. But I would I probably feel comfortable, more comfortable if I was hearing all of those things. Hello, Jacob. Thank you, Cheeky. Oh. Side plunge. A car crash. I haven't really been doing makeup on my face. I did some concealer before this and then powder because people tell me I look greasy. Thank you, Flowers in April. Thank you, Kelsey. We have a rule in here, if you mention that name, you get banned, so. Thank you, Stupid Stop Motion. Hello, Subjewel, maybe. Transgender. Love that concept. Thank you for subscribing, Jacob. I appreciate it. Thank you for liking. I've been doing makeup since, well, officially, when Glossier launched, actually. And Boy Brow and such came out. Those were my first makeup products. And then a few years later, I started doing actual makeup. So I don't know, it's been 8 years, I guess, officially. I started working in makeup 8 years ago, I want to say. Yeah. I've never really thought about doing that. I had to go to brand schools, kind of, which are just week-long seminars. But I never really wanted to do makeup on people professionally. Hello, Diver. Thank you, Amanda. I know they probably did, but transgender sounded fun. Well, thank you for the shout outs. I don't do group lives. I don't even know what it would be called. Okay, I'll keep tapping updates. My nails need to be redone. They are a week old and I trimmed them off because one broke. And thank you all for 125 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you, Carrie. The nail color is, actually I have it right here. Apricot, like not apricot, apricot. I don't know if that's how apricot is spelled in French. With like a B. I don't think you can see it, but thank you, Hajar. I love that shell tone. Hello, Holden. Yeah, I'm excited for you, Harlequin. My neighbor upstairs is making lots of noise. And thank you all for 130 likes. I will be logging off shortly, but this was definitely a fun live. I'm obsessed with how this look turned out, which doesn't happen often. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. I go live on Thursday nights. I usually post a long form video on Sunday morning, but I did not film one for this week, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But what else? Thank you, Harlequin. Hello, G-Baby. Yes, Kat, exactly. Do not play with fireworks. Thank you, Potates. And thank you for the idea, Potates. Thank you, Isabel. I go live Thursday nights, so click the notification bell and you'll be notified next time I go live. Thank you, G-Baby. Tell your kid thank you, Cats. Thank you, Sarah and Timothy. Thank you, Potates. Shout out to the mods. I know you put in lots of work tonight. We had a lot more people viewing this than usual. So thank you. Yeah. I hope you all have a great night. I am going to have to record the noise that's happening above me. And I'm gonna make pizza. Well, I'm gonna heat up my pizza. And what am I gonna watch? I don't know what I'm gonna watch. We'll see. Alright. Thank you all again for watching. This was fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one.